Hey guys, I should really rename this Live at 5, but it's actually Live at 6, so it doesn't rhyme. I'm on the move. Walking to catch another bus. Just picked up my girlfriend at work, and we're going out partying. Well, at least eating. Going out to eat. Check out Santa Monica, downtown Santa Monica. And so yesterday I talked about habits, and I referenced that I would talk more about habits today. I'm not, because I don't have the book handy, and I need to refresh myself. That book that I referenced, which was The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. So instead, I'm going to talk about something that came up with a coaching session yesterday. Is work related, actually anything related, but I first ran into it when I was at work, and it's the idea of if you hate your job, how can you change not hating your job by changing your story about your job? Because we all have stories, and the stories that we create about everything creates a reality. So, I don't know, say you have your employer really say you really don't like your employer, okay? Your boss. And then maybe you don't like your coworkers, and maybe you don't like your job. Well, think about what stories you tell yourself about those all the time. Like, do you tell your story about, oh my God, the boss is a jerk, and he makes me work late, or doesn't support me, or that type of thing? How would your experience with your boss change if you change that story? Because you're only getting a result from your boss, but you really don't know your intent of your boss. Maybe your boss is trying to teach you something. Maybe what can you learn from them by going through this difficult experience? And I bring this up because I first ran into this when I was working at my corporate job. I'd say many years ago. I always resisted corporate America because I didn't want to work there, and corporations were bad and evil, and I wanted to work for an environmental company that did environmental testing and did good things for the world. And it ended up at a pharmaceutical company, which, I don't know. So I resisted working there, and I resisted the corporate culture. And basically, one day, my boss at the time, we had a conversation about it, and she's like, she didn't necessarily, how do you change she said, look around what's going on, and because I had this perception that nobody liked me, and that I wasn't valued, and that anything I did nobody cared about. And so she changed my mind about that, which changed my experience. I mean, within a very quick, short amount of time. Nothing changed around me except for me changing my story about what I was experiencing. But that changed everything in my job experience. Because I believed I was valuable. I believed I was making a difference. I believed people liked me. Because it never was really about them in the first place. It was about me and my perceptions of my reality. And by changing my story, I changed my reality. And you guys can do that. You can do that with anything in your life. I'm just bringing up employment as an example of it. So, where I encourage you, or I offer you the opportunity to change your life, look in your life where you're having challenges. Look at those challenges. Really observe them. Feel what you're feeling about them. And then look for the gifts in those challenges. What are you learning from those challenges? Even though they might be difficult, what are you learning? What's the good side of those challenges? How can you change your story about those challenges? And actually, one thing I remember from the book is the idea of a keystone habit. And by changing one perception in your life, changes one reality, changes one habit, and that can change everything about your life, just changing one keystone habit. So that's about it. That's what I got tonight. Thanks, Mary Beth, for watching. I see somebody else is on here. Let me know if you have any questions. If not, I'm just going to sign off. And I'm just going to keep walking because I'm going to the bus. And I'm going to get some grub. Almost there. And I'm going to try to go to a place called The Fig tonight. I got reservations for 9:30. It might be too late. It's kind of late, but that's the only thing that was open. So if we don't find anything before that, then we'll end up at The Fig. It's supposed to be an amazing place to eat. So, all right, I'm done. You guys have a great night. Let me know if you have any questions. Thumbs up if you like this. Hearts if you like this. Hashtag live if you've seen this live, and hashtag replay if you saw this later on. That'd be great. Thanks, guys. I'll be on again. Live at 5. Live at 6 from the West Coast tomorrow. All right. Have a great Friday night. Party hardy. Bye-bye.